No matter how open-minded you are, sometimes you just have to laugh at woke people.
That's why he won. Because people like you. That's why he won. That is why he won, because of people like you who need to stop and let him live.
Bro, just like, good.
True.
Chill, bro.
You're okay with that? He's a racist.
I'm okay. How can I be
He's
racist?
a racist.
Okay with it.
If you fucking voted for Trump, you're a racist.
Leave him alone.
He's a racist.
How can I be racist?
No, he's not. Leave him alone.
No, he's not.
You realize he was a Democrat.
Highly educated.
Oh, are you? Then why are you wearing that hat?
Everything is going up, but I don't know how long the Democrats been running New York since who knows how long. But then Trump comes in and just fixes it.
Alright, well, this is my style. I hope you enjoy the hat.
Hope she's going for it. Ten out of 10 faceplant. And I guess that's just further evidence that women shouldn't compete with men in sports.
Question, public backlash against Elon Musk. The Trump administration is now saying that, like, if you are attacking Teslas or dealerships, going beyond vandalism, that could be an act of domestic terrorism. But I do want to ask about this as resistance. Is this what resistance should look like?
So Trump thinks that if you try to kill cops to overthrow the government and change an election, that's not domestic terrorism, but somehow having a protest in front of a Tesla dealership.
A protest he calls it. So I guess lighting things on fire and burning public property is now protesting. Makes sense. On the topic of the Teslas being burned.
Jim, they're taking to the streets or the parking lots.
Tonight, the FBI and ATF now investigating multiple cases of possible arson targeting Teslas and Cybertrucks.
This dramatic video shows multiple cars in flames. Police say the attacker used Molotov cocktails. It's the latest in more than a dozen instances of arson and vandalism targeting Tesla.
The same suspect shot more Teslas with a gun. Tesla Cybertrucks were set on fire in Kansas City, and earlier this month, shots fired at a Tesla dealership in Oregon. Cybertrucks on fire in Seattle.
Wow, you guys like petty acts of domestic terrorism, huh?
Even the host was disturbed by that. That's wild. All right, this next one's from Ariel. I love Ariel.
We're trans men and we're gay. We like guys.
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Yes, heavily.
But you're still femme presenting?
Yeah, I still femme present. I find it comfortable, but at the same time, it does get hard when I can't look mask.
So do you identify as gay or queer?
As queer.
As queer. That's fair, because you're
They
trans
seem cool.
guys, right? That's fair. What about you?
Queer as well.
Queer. What about you?
I am not a trans gay man. I identify as a pansexual.
Yay!
I like how the last girl tried to distance herself from it. Nah, they seem cool, but that's just straight with extra steps.
If someone ever approaches you and tries to rob you, tell them to stop. Ask them, is it necessary? Is it nice? Do you have my permission? Tell them that you do not want to be touched. If they point a gun at you, tell them that it's illegal.
That step-by-step instructional should be illegal.
Hi, I'm a Scout. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm an interdisciplinary major at UBC. I'm in my last semester. My primary thematic focus is decolonizing academia and public knowledge systems, and my secondary thematic focus is biocultural and linguistic futurity.
For those who don't know what that means, can you give us a quick rundown?
Yeah, basically what I focus on is the promises that the institution has made and also the emergence of indigenous ways of knowing and being across the disciplines, and I feature in a lot of stuff like language revitalization, or the emergent vitality of languages rather, and just kind of a bunch of stuff. I've taken courses in over 20 departments, so
okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
She seems to have a good head on her shoulders. A lot of word salad, but a good head. I don't got too many bad things to say about that.
Grampy Trump, let's talk. Let's talk. First of all, you can't make Canada the 51st state without going to war with them. And let me explain how that happened, how that worked out the last time we tried to go to war with Canada. They burned the White House to the ground in 1814 and won the war. Canada beat us in the War of 1812. They probably like their chances against us. We're not going to beat them in a war because we have never been able to do that. You'd have to occupy a country that is equivalent of the size of the United States, in which the top 2/3 of it is uninhabited, frozen forest land that touches the Arctic. You know how that worked out when the Nazis tried that with Russia, which is the equivalent of Canada on that part of the world? We gonna lose. We don't have enough troops to occupy. They are a country of 39 million people who have about as many guns per capita as we do.
So, first of all, it wasn't Canada that beat us in that war. It was British occupied territory within Canada. And I just learned this, by the way, little history lesson. It was an amphibious attack conducted from Canada, but it was not by the Canadians. We did not lose that war to Canada. To my knowledge, we've never been at war with Canada. And that also assumes that our military hasn't progressed since 1814, which is just a laughable idea. So, yeah, everybody's favorite talk show hosts right here in one frame. Love it.
Police departments in South Florida are signing cooperation agreements to be deputized as ICE. When we, I keep thinking, okay,
this is going to be
this is going to change the way folks. They're gleeful. Everybody I know who voted for Trump is gleeful and supportive of everything he's doing.
Yeah, that's why they voted for him. It's kind of funny how that works out, isn't it? All right, that was fun. If you guys enjoyed that, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, and maybe I'll do some more. It's my first time trying this, and I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.